What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news for you concerning the bronze bummer Deontay Wilder. He was in a recent interview. I think it was Christina Vlad, and she asked him about Anthony Joshua. And the first thing he said, blasting out of his mouth, was, coward, and said he's the biggest fraud in boxing. You know, I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know if these guys will fight. But the more I hear, insults from Deontay Wilder, it just reminds me of so much of a carbon copy of Floyd Money Mayweather when he, every people was asking him about Manny Pacquiao. And this looks like, this is what been over a year now in negotiations. And the way the demands are all high and the expectations are all high. Deontay Wilder's asking for 60-40. Eddie Hearn told him to go fuck off. Hey, if you get 1 million pay-per-view buys, I'll give you 50-50, but then he wants 60-40. He wants to be the A side. He wants to be the shit that don't stink. He wants to be that guy. I don't know why these fighters feel that they have to just request and demand all of these concessions. Like, I don't get the shit. I really don't understand it. I know why Deontay Wilder, or I think I know why Deontay Wilder is saying this about Anthony Joshua, because he knows that's the fight that he knows he has to make. That's the fight that really counts. That's the fight that you initially wanted. The fighter that you kissed his ass in Great Britain when he knocked out Vladimir Klitschko in the 11th round and had a war. The same guy, you kissed his ass. You told him and you praised him like he was a guy that you looked up to, okay? I need to do this and this is lit. This is that. You know what I mean? This, and he calls him a coward. The ironic thing about that is, if you got a guy that, in your same weight class, right? And you're in your country, your respected country, and you're about to have a great fight with with an old, established, proven warrior like, Klitschko was, and you got a guy that's coming from another country telling you like, man, congrats, man. Oh, you see, this is, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this. I got to do it like this, like y'all doing it in the UK. I got to do it back home. I got to do this, man. I got to, I got to duplicate. I got to replicate this, right? And then all of a sudden you're hearing he goes back to his country now and calling you everything but the child of God. Coward. Fraud, biggest fraud in boxing. Liar. I don't know how you would think. All I can say then is about this is Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua's like, dude, I don't care. You haven't heard him say anything. He's not the rebuttaling type. He's not the responding type. He's not the guy that says a lot on social media besides the things that he's projecting positive for himself and his in his team. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, dude, I hear you talking. I know my entourage, my people come to me and tell me shit you say all the time, but I don't have anything to say to you. Sounds like the A side to me. But it also sounds like someone that's poised and patient. You know what I mean? But the thing is, Deontay Wilder has got so accustomed to using Anthony Joshua's name to the point where now it's like he doesn't have anything else to do. Watch, when he beats Fury, he's still going to be doing the same interviews, calling out Anthony Joshua, saying he's a coward, he's a fraud, he's this, he's a liar, he's that. You know what I mean? He's going to be saying all that because he knows Tyson Fury, which I hope wins. I hope Tyson Fury wins because you know, Tyson Fury has had his own battles, and that ain't even been in the ring. He had other battles, other inner demons, other things that, that affected his life, right? That changed his life forever, that he's facing. So yeah, that would be a great, his story would be great. But as far as Deontay Wilder, you see a guy that doesn't respect the sport of boxing. He doesn't respect the sweet science. He only depends on his power. You know what I mean? He's unorthodox, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. You know what I mean? He doesn't know anything else about boxing, but except when he started fighting. You know what I mean? I think Deontay, is trying his best, honestly, to piss off Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? But if you're just trying to get someone in the ring, you have to agree to the terms of getting that person into the ring. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where you keep talking at a person, picking at a person, taunting a person, then that person's going to get sick of that and then finally explode or do something that you want him to do. That's what I think that's happening in this situation. And I feel that Deontay is doing this for a reason. Maybe he got a little bit of the Tyson Fury, influence, because that's what Tyson Fury's good at. And since they've been promoting their own fight, I think he's using a little bit of that juice to, try to shoot back at Joshua, to make Joshua to react in a certain way. You know what I mean? So we have to see if Joshua responds to it. But, it won't be a surprise if he don't, because he ain't responding to any of the other shit. Only other thing he said, and that was months ago, hey, sign the contract, I'll knock you the spark out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if it works or not. You know what I mean? Because, Floyd did it. Mayweather did it. Princess Med did it. Right? These guys were able to get up under these fighters' skins, and get in their head. So when they do fight, they'll be too far. McGregor did it, right? With Jose Aldo. So we'll see if it works. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing I can come up with, because you can't call a guy a coward that that you say you don't want to fight, and you make all these stupid demands and requests. Jump over Mount Everest, I'll fight you. You know what I mean? Don't go down the volcano with a sled. You know what I mean? So, if you're doing certain things, you're asking for so many different things. I want $100 million up front. No, give me $50 million. I need that up front. Then I get all the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, then we can make the fight. If you don't, you're a coward. If you don't fight me then, you're a coward. And that's what I'm hearing, but other than that, I think that Deontay Wilder's just trying to get under Anthony Joshua's skin, and seeing that Anthony Joshua takes the bait if he replies or responds in some type of way that might benefit Deontay, But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this video and about Deontay Wilder's responses. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.